Hey there, folks. Good morning. It's 6:27, Sunday, July 17th. 6:27 at 7:26. Spiritual understanding of intuition. And then Sunday is 0, July 17th at 7:1, and then 7. Spiritual self, spiritual completeness. And I guess that's what we're going to talk about this morning. Be there in a minute. I want to talk about becoming your true self, your spiritual self, awakening, enlightenment, etc. But before we do, I want to cover a couple things. A couple things I just got to say. July 22nd is my last day of consults. Count on it. That's it. No more, no mas, as we say in Atlanta. Try to get the mic a little closer to me. I know the room AC unit makes a little noise. Anyway, I'm done. Kirk and I need to go. He'll either go with me or right before me. I want him to go with me. He's ready. So am I. Man, I love my coffee. Coffee, a little bit of wine. Oh my gosh, I'm having a good time. One of my lives, I was Horace, the poet, sculptor. Got forced into some war didn't even want to be in. Anyway, creation's insane. We'll go there in a minute, only for a second. But anyway, just to let you know, I'm just not coming back. Not into body again. Not for consults. After the 22nd, and I need to get the funds. I need to receive the funds before we can do the consult. Pot money takes, depends on how you do it, I guess. Sometimes I've received it in 1 or 2 days, but in a couple days. But usually it's 3 to 5 days. So, and what day did I say today is? 17th. So, Western Union, you can do in 10 minutes. Folks, this body's fading, but I'm not. Most of me's out all over the place, so is Herky. Paul, I was talking with Paul yesterday. He ran into someone that's very important to him, to us. She's family. She's source. She lives in Dubai. She's very beautiful energy. She's awesome. There's so much stuff that's going to happen, folks. I know I'm sliding off track, but hope it doesn't frustrate anyone so much. I'm going where I think I need to be for the moment. Uh, Folks, all I did is start this. Okay? I had to come here, do my job, destroy the problems on the other side. Um, I don't like saying that. It's doing my work. It's mopping up a mess. And I sure don't want things to be about me, and I won't let them be. But that's not a problem. It'll never come to that, which is wonderful. It was made like that from the beginning. Come on, going into people's brains, making them expand. The other side, everything on the other side that was a pain in the butt. Did not want that to get out whatsoever into the media. Okay, period. Number one. Number two, everything that's cool on the other side, that they're really good with this new movement and understanding it's going to be that way no matter what, they don't want that either, because I won't have it. And none of us over there want that. Folks, nothing is ever going to be about anyone or anything again. Not ever. Never. There is no God. Never was. There was the original first being, male and female, and they never were any better than you. But they demanded praise, and it came out of the loneliness that they suffered when they first came into being. There were 27.5% negative frequencies. That was due to the amount of particulate matter, heavy particulate matter, that got pulled into their energy fusion of these 5 different energy fields when it happened. It was happenstance. But now, from what it's released, and the cleanup job I've already done on the other side, and I'm about to finish doing it, I'm going to bring it here. Finally, there's a new creation, and there is 0 whoopee J in there. By the way, Nick, Swinka, my brother, I love to call him my big brother. Nick, you know I can't remember anything, man. You know me so well. You are my brother. I love you. Let's please start getting these tools to you. Paul, Deanna, they're going to honor everything they already know about you and everything. They'll honor anything you need to know. So, you know what, and you know me, I'll take care of you. But if you can, when you have some free time, please, let's start getting all this stuff out. Nick has literally kept me alive. When the fight started with me, and original first being male and female, actually before it, when I was on crutches and everything else. But back to topic, folks. There's so many people that are here, that are source, that can crank you up. Wonderful, wonderful people. I feel, God, I'm so sentimental today, this morning. My heart's pouring out everywhere. Pretty soon that's where I will be, doing my job, the janitor. All of you more than what you thought you were. But you have to understand, no one's any better than you as far as their value. Their self-worth is no greater than yours in creation. Nothing is. And you're no better than nothing else either. So, we can do things better than each other, but it has to start there for you to have equality. There has to be a flat foundation that's level. There's so many of you, a wonderful soul source. And, you know, the only thing that matters with what type of spirit someone is what they're able to do. You have to be source before you can crank someone up, because you have to be all the frequencies, and you have to have a crazy power level. Source is no better than anything else. I've said from the very beginning, Source was the source of your problems. Sad situation, corrected, it's true. I'm gonna do a video later about JC too. It's that's sad. I put out a video about it a long time ago, but that was right after the fight, and I just felt so. I was so thrown under the bus for someone I've loved and taken care of for so long. Anyway, also, as you awaken, folks, and become aware of yourself, there's a lot of people that are going to look down at you. You know what? Some of those people just look down at everything that's not to glorify themselves, but some of them, they don't understand, and they will later. And that's when actually they'll look up to you. But either way, remember, it's not about us. Our personal journeys are very much about our concern. But everything is about everything. I know it's as simple as an old fart in overalls, ain't it? It is. It simply is. All these nations, all these planets. Folks, there's so much stuff going on out in space. We're like a grain of sand in the sandbox. There's so much to do, and I can't wait to go at it. I just can't wait to be free to do it. Wow, the stone sharite just popped in my head. And it's me telling myself I kind of need some on me today, so I'll put some on me. Actually. And still, you know, everything going on with me, and still there's some stupid souls running at souls themselves are not stupid, but some of these souls are stupid. Okay? Coming up to me, attacking me this morning. I'm like, what the hell is the matter with you idiots? They're aggressive, controlling. This one young guy told me, I'm the new Jesus Christ. And I'm like, oh, here we go again. I got Lily in my left ear right now. She's asking me to hurry up, be calm, stuff to do. I got some Pneumite, Sodalite, Sharite, picture jasper. This is Sharite. Beautiful, beautiful stone. Folks, I've done everything I can to tell you about as much as I can. After the end of consults, I don't have much time, okay? And I have to prepare things for leaving. I have a lot to do. Don't bother asking for a consult, please. You're going to be ignored or deleted. I mean, not after the 22nd. When I get money from Western Union, folks, I have to go down a line and wait and get it. Now, I'm not overloaded with a ton of consults. We have some openings. I'm just saying, you know, when it's past a certain date, it's done. A lot of people are concerned that because I am going slow, and a lot of you spirit guides are telling you, yes, he's going home. He's leaving. They're not lying to you. I'm actually staying. I'm just not in a body. But I gotta go. It's funny sometimes when I listen to myself on the video and I put myself out into people that are looking at watching the video, seeing how it looks, how it feels. I've only done it a few times. You know me, I say what's on my mind and I move on. But I kind of loop around in circles the way I do things. I can't really help that. I'm trying to touch in so many things. There's so much stuff going on everywhere. Trying to figure out how to help you all become yourselves. And what's the big secret to awakening? Where's that magic button you push? The easy button, the big red button. You push it and wow. Relax. Calm yourself down. Release your conscious mind. Relaxed, full breathing. Calm breathing. Open up and just allow yourself to perceive what's around you. Those crank ups, I teach you how to do that. As well as many other things. I know some of you understand, but when I do things, it's multi-level. And I want to tell you right now, there's a lot of stuff I do that consciously I don't realize. It's me doing it through this body, and I'm done with the body. I have promises to keep. I have two big promises, folks. I promised all the animals their abuse would stop. They wouldn't be forced into bodies anymore, and they would be taken out of bodies. When I became sentient aware, I powered up, and I stopped that. They haven't been being forced into bodies, but they've been doing what they could to keep going in bodies at the moment to try and take care of the overload. But they did it out of their honor, out of their compassion, with their fortitude that they have, and they did it for everyone. And they need to be totally removed from ever having lives again. And they're about to be. It's already started. A lot of human souls and fey souls and Feynman souls, and the same in essence, human and fey and Feynman essences are going in bodies, animal bodies. But the animals themselves, period, are living anyway. That promise I had to keep, and another one I've talked about before, the Anunnaki and the Sepoians and the other wonderful, beautiful people from other than their people, like us. They're just from a different planet, different bodies. They're here, prisoners. They've had generations here living as prisoners. You want to talk about a crime against creation, against honor? I told them they'd be free, and they're going to. I'm going to rip the floors of the ocean up when I get out of here. I don't mean just the planet doesn't get destroyed. I'm talking about cracking things up, breaking them out. You'll see as soon as I'm gone. Other people say, he can say what he wants. He'll be dead soon. It won't matter. So many little kids are running around, you know. There's nothing wrong with living with your parents and taking care of them, but there's so many people that don't have a life that just hide, and all they do is spurt out the little worthless opinions about stuff. That's why when I do videos, folks, I don't allow comments. Why should I? I'm giving you a message. I don't want it tainted with crap. I want someone to come up to that channel to hear the video and to leave with their own opinion, not someone else's. Those of you that are following that that are going to be helping people, teaching them, doing some videos, I advise you to seriously consider that thought prospect. I used to leave comments at first, but then, you know, some are nice, but they can be misleading. And then, you know, they say, oh, this Jay's pretty cool, you know, stuff he says, I really understand, it sounds just like this other guy. Well, no, I'm not like any guy. No one has this stuff. That's why I'm here. That's why I was here. Yeah. Very little has been allowed very little truth has been allowed to get out because the original male and female wanted you to live in some kind of total zombie world. That's why it's so hard to do anything through your body. That's why the barrier in between your brain separating the spirit from the planet, that first was part of the planet, and then your personal spirit on this side, on the right side of your brain. Keep you from waking up. That's why the second spirit was put in there, to help confuse you, keep you confused going through life. Everything that all energy attached to people's base chakra, the base chakra, the base energy field, that's being taken away. Folks, there's a lot going on that's going to make your life so much easier. You'll see it, you'll feel it. It'll be a soft, nice little thing. It's like a wave that picks you up to a higher level, a more pleasant plateau. War will stop. Those that want war will receive what they're asking for firsthand. The religions will slowly fall away. There will be groups of people studying different fields of life, of thought process, some helping other people, some just studying. Anything that goes after something to abuse it, they're going to have some issues. So anyway, the packages I haven't gotten out yet, folks, they'll get out. It's all about to come together. But I got 2 big promises to keep, and that's going to happen. It's going to be easier for all of you to wake up. It's going to be easier for you to help others wake up. There's a lot of you here for that. A lot of you have been so confused. Why am I here? What's going on? I know something's wrong. I'm ready to go. A lot of you came here, and the idea was, at least in the thought process centers of the original first being male and female when they existed, for you all to come here and help people wake up enough to say, oh my gosh, look, there's Mother and Father God together. Praise them. Hallelujah. And then that didn't turn out like they thought. Y'all are going to be coming, so many of y'all are going to be coming so strong. Next 100 years, 40% of the population of this, of all of them, placement. 40% of this, 40+% of the Earth, 100 years from now, is going to be sentient enough. You know, I mean, fully awake, aware, to be able to see a lot of stuff that I see, to be seeing other dimensions and stuff. And it's already started happening now. You and Paul are really strong. Anne is just, she's an incredible powerhouse. Will, Matan, Raj, there are other parts of Ara inside. They're focal points of Ara. There's plenty of focal points of Lily. I love everyone and everything, but I love my parts of Lily. Ara loves Lily. Lily loves Ara. It's a simple thing. There's no older love story in creation. None. The more you wake up, the more you're going to start seeing and understanding and feeling. the smarter you become. As you can grasp images and start talking, seeing, you start, it's data coming in, it's knowledge, but as you start to understand it, as you pull it into your brain, and then your heart takes that, mixes it with emotion and everything, you get a feeling, but the heart takes the feeling, rehashes it with more data, back and forth again, and that's where you get the understanding. The heart's a major part of understanding, but it kind of really, it hangs out more in the hypothalamus, much more in the, well, two-thirds of understanding hangs, about two-thirds of understanding hangs out in the hypothalamus, the rest is in the heart. It's a continuous cycle of energy moving around, and it differs person to person. And those people, the naysayers, folks, just look at them and laugh, look at them and shake your head, whatever you want to do, but don't listen to them. They're lost in their own mud puddle. They're screaming, there's nothing but mud everywhere. Everything's mud, and you're like, no, it's not, you just got to stand up. Nope, there's no standing up, no such thing. Everything's mud. Let them stay there. That's where they're comfortable, and people like that don't want to become awake and aware, they're not coming back in body. People who are abusive, they're not coming back in body, and most of them are going to be permanently deleted as spirit. When you go home, when you finish this life and turn in your lease vehicle, you're going to understand what's happened on the other side. When you go home, you're going to be like, what the? And as those of you listen to me, you understand there's no praise anything about that. Remember, when you praise something, you're putting something above yourself. Don't do that. Nothing is better than you. Nothing. And please don't think you're better than anyone else. You start hanging around that, you're going to get a lesson. Not something vicious, but you'll be shown. There's ways to do things, folks, where you get more done. And the original first being male and female never did that because they wanted to beat you up as much as possible so that when your spirit came out of your body, you were bigger, stronger. But that also created what? Abuse frequencies. Sometimes I'll screw up and call them negative frequencies. It has a negative effect on you, but they're not negative frequencies. They're sick frequencies. They're abusive. So waking up is just getting calm, relaxing, having soft, calm, relaxed, full breathing. Release the conscious mind. Just kind of take some more deeper breaths. Flow down into yourself and just open up and feel what's around you. Unless you're 27% negative or more, when you go to relax, well, first off, if you're 27, if you're under 27%, if you're 17% negativity or less, nothing negative can get in your body. It's kept from it. Okay? It can't happen. It doesn't work like that. It literally can't. You could open yourself up and say, okay, come on in. Nothing could come in. Nothing negative can come into you. Okay? Source can touch you and run you, but they can't go inside you. 27% negative and more. Part of you has to say, it's a negative soul will come up to you and say, I want to go in, run your body for a while. Part of you has to say yes. You have to say, come on in, or it just can't come in. So, see, that's why a lot of that happens when you're sleeping and your conscious mind is knocked out. Because the conscious mind came from where? I mean, the conscious mind, the base of the conscious mind is the spirit, the smaller part of your core energy, or what people call Kundalini. It came from the planet. That's essence. That has less than 2% negativity. But there's that other part of your body. So if your other part of your body's more negative than like 27% negative is what I mean, then you balance that out, and the conscious mind is asleep. Then here comes that's the earth and energy, and the other stuff will let it in. Folks, you'll start seeing more and more. It's going to help. It's going to happen. You're going to be helped. That's the whole idea of the new awakening. Wow. A huge ship just came by Jupiter. Crap. It is huge. It's Drachk. I mean, I knew that when I saw it, but I'm trying to. Well, I won't say anything else right now, but I will later. Drachk and I are family, folks. What I am inside has always been the primary focal point of Arrow. So that's why Arrow haven't made the Drachk bodies. That's why we're so tight. Folks, this thing's huge. I've never seen anything like this. Never. It could easily not take all the light off of Jupiter. Yeah. Good. Probably didn't see that little flash of light, just saying, yeah, you're right. Don't doubt yourself on that one. Folks, we all doubt ourselves when we're seeing stuff. Try not to. And as you learn to see more in everything, you're always going to have that little bit of self-doubt in there. Just release it. You're all going to be held properly now, folks. People that are just now waking up, they have no idea about how it's been before and how it's going to be now. They'll just know the now. But when they get out of the bodies, when they return to leased vehicles and they go home, then they'll remember. And that's where we live anyway. Paul's going to call me about that shit. Folks, we have family on other planets that are going to be walking around with us. This is a wonderful time for all of you to be alive now. Now. Wow. Carrying on two conversations, talking with y'all, and also throwing images back and forth with another couple on a ship somewhere. The word about the flora on this planet, in the ocean, in the Pacific. The heat will kill it. It's very unique. I told them don't worry about it. You know, it's kind of funny is listening to me, some of the stuff I talk about, sometimes you can think it's totally insane, and you just start getting a little stronger, a little stronger, a little stronger, seeing more, and then you realize that's cool. It's true. It's real. And then you slowly realize that what I've told you about yourself is real. That makes me so happy. Just that you see for yourself. Seeing someone wake up is just, to me, the word is success. I'm doing my job to help people. I serve people. I serve. Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm not a servant. I serve by choice, and I do so properly through compassion and honor and understanding of it. I've had more lives than anyone else. I've got a pretty big bag of wisdom. Everyone, you all are not children, man. You're old. Been around a long time. You're incredible beings. Awesome people. I love all of you. Paul Herky's over here. He sleeps almost all the time now. I can see his head getting worked on too sometimes. He's being made ready. They're going to try to get us to go right at the exact time. If they try to take me before, if my energy comes in and tries to take me before Herky, which it wouldn't do, there would be a fight. The strongest part of what I am is still in his body. But there's not much of me left in here. This, Paul had seen Herky coming at, when we were talking yesterday. That's where the thing came up about this young lady in Dubai. I'm not going to mention her name for two reasons. Number one, I don't remember it. But number two, I'm making sure I don't, because she deserves her privacy. Don't ever think I don't respect y'all. If I didn't, I wouldn't be who I am. I don't know what I'd be, something else. But Paul saw Herky, because he's coming out of his body too. He's being pulled out. And he said, "Damn, Jay." He goes, "Herky is this huge thing, man. He looks crazy." And I said, "Yeah, he's source animal. He's source animal." Source is human, fae, animal, plant, planetary, star, and a lot more. A lot more. No better than nothing else. I know so many beautiful souls. Sometimes you find a soul that's got a lot of heart, and because they were that one section of energy, as they grew up and developed, they're like pure heart, man. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. And the same can be said about pineal, solar plexus, and everything. I had a lot more I wanted to do for everyone, but I just, it's most important I get out of here. I was supposed to go last October 28th. I'm about to leave now. Everything that kept me from going is in its own settled state where I can go. My two suits, the lawsuits, they'll settle down, and already won both of them. On paper, no. Doesn't matter, it's already a done deal is what I'm saying. Then I'll be free and I'll be me. Watch that mop. It's sad in a way leaving, but it's sadder staying. knowing what I'm about to do and haven't done it yet. I was thinking about this morning. I was just feeling I was feeling my compassion for everyone and thing everywhere. And then I was thinking about getting out of the body, and then I thought about how everything is suffered. I was feeling everything suffering everywhere. And me outside of my body did it to my body to kind of remind me how important it is for me to go, which I don't need any help on that. I have a lot of compassion, I have a lot of love. But man, I got fortitude just like no one's business. I was made like that. That's what I am. That's the shovel I need to do my job, the tool. It's so funny how some people get so wrapped up in themselves and they're so arrogant and everything else, and they accuse me of all this stuff, of being selfish and everything I do is for other people. I'm going to tell you something now that I told you in my last life. You want to understand me? You want to judge me? We all make judgments. It's called decisions. Don't judge me. Why? You want to screw me and me not see it or bring it up? What do you want to eat? Do you want to eat spaghetti? You want to eat, some salad? Oh, you made a judgment. When people say don't judge me, take a look at them. They're trying to hide something. They want to get away with something. Either that, or sometimes too, they just want to be left alone, or they're tired of being judged improperly by others. There's always more going on, folks, than what you can touch on the surface. And the more you wake up, use your abilities, the more you can see that. Excuse me. There's so much new stuff coming. I love you, Herky, honey. Yes, I do. Oh, so much to say. Anyway, bring this to an end. Folks, you have your change. It's already happening. But it's going to come down hard. The Earth will not explode. Tidal waves aren't going to kill all the planets. Kill all the countries on this planet. In the far future, Florida is going to become excellent shark fishing territory. So, that's pretty far away, though. Things are going to change. Things are going to change. But the most important thing I want to see change, other than my job removal of the abuse, is for y'all to meet yourselves, to stand up, lead yourself, and lead each other into a whole new age for creation. That's what it is. Finally, things to be right. Lily and Arrow, Lily and I, we know what the hell's right for having lives. Remember, she's had over 8 trillion of them. I've had over 10 trillion of them. We're the oldest. We understand lives. I had more lives than Lily because of the amount of the fortitude within me. I'm like a hard rock in some ways. Just keep rolling. What is it I saw myself as one time? It was pretty funny. It's me outside the body talking to myself. I saw this really strong hammer and inside was a beating heart. Funny. Well, folks, love you. This is a wonderful time to be alive. You're going to have a lot of fun. Don't ever think the world's coming to an end. It's not. But there are changes coming. Folks, love you. Take care and have a good day.